Hi, very good afternoon and welcome all the participants who've joined before time. I will request each one of you all to just be on standby. We'll be starting the session sharp at 4 p.m. All right, and so just do allow some time. Meanwhile, the individuals who have joined the session, please mention your name and the location where each one of you all are from. We'll be very happy to know that. All right. There is a chat box on the right side, as each one of you all can see. Please mention all the attendees, your names, and where are you all from. And we'll be starting the session soon.
Do is if you space it in that window, it will.
Hi, Aishwarya. Thank you, Mr. Ram Prasad, Mr. Radhakrishna. Hi, Mr. Abha Mishra, Mr. Jitendra. It's very nice to have you available for this webinar. And Rafila from Tamil Nadu. Hi, Rafila. Would like to welcome you to this webinar. Would request each one. Hi, Mr. Jeevan. Mr. Jeevan is from Delhi. Mr. Mujib from Saudi Arabia. Hi, Mr. Mujib. Welcome you to this webinar. Very excited to have you. We will be starting the webinar sharp at 4 p.m. So we're just 6 minutes away. Hi, Meher from Vizag. I welcome you. Hi, Ms. Bhavna Kataria. I welcome you. Sirisha from Bangalore. Hi, Ms. Sirisha. Mr. Shadab from Lucknow. Hi, Mr. Shadab. Hi, Mr. Rahul from Indore. Dr. Narendra from Hyderabad. Very, very happy to see each one of you join before time. We will be starting the webinar sharp at 4 p.m. I welcome you all. Hi, Divya. Hi, Kritika. Hi, Sharad again from Indore. Mr. Ashik, Mr. Rohit Kumar. A warm welcome to each one of you. Mr. Lokesh Mistry, Dr. Deepak, Mr. Vikalp from Delhi, Mr. Rohit Kumar again, Mr. Manoj Kumar from Andhra Pradesh. I see each one of you coming from various locations and not just in India. You have some members even coming in from outside India. Very warm welcome to each one of you present here. Hi Shweta, hi Vaida, Sanket, Sachin, Ms. Vishali. I'm overwhelmed with the responses. Very excited to take you all through this mega webinar. One of our very important webinars, which we conduct, on a very rare basis, especially, to give you a complete clarity. I'm very excited to take you all through the entire proposal and entire details and knowledge series. We have Mr. Bhakti, Mr. Mahesh, Ms. Vishali, Ms. Hima Bindu, Mr. Ratish Maheshwari, he's a CA from Punjab, Rishma, Sricha Krafani. Very, very good afternoon to each one of you all. Hi, Dr. Sairam. Hi, Pooja. Good evening. We are just 3 minutes away from the webinar. We'll be starting very soon. Till then, I would like you all to know about our recent success stories. As you all can see, hi Ajit. Hi Satyavati, good evening. Very nice to see each one of you be on time. Shows the discipline of character. Hi Vishal from Patiala. Very nice to have you here. Mr. Bhanu from Delhi. Hi Mr. Bhanu. Hi Mr. Dharvesh. Subhadeep Ganguly from West Bengal. Hi Mr. Ganguly. Maidam. Kiran Mai. Hi. Very, very good evening. Hi Amrita. Very, very nice to see each one of you being present on time. We will be starting sharp on time. So good to have you all here. Hi Harshit. Hi Vishaka Biswas. Mr. Tarun Kumar. Hi. Hi Babita ji from Raipur. We have Mr. Kumar, Shams Kumar, Mr. Ellen Chaudhary, Tarang, Dinakar, Hassan Siddiqui. Hi Saloni Garg. We will be starting very, very shortly. I would just request you all to be on time just for another 2 minutes, and we will be starting sharp on time without any second thoughts on that. Very excited to have each one of you present here on time. Hi, Mr. Nitin is here from Mumbai. Great. Just another minute, everyone. Thank you for introducing yourselves. And we will be starting the webinar just in exactly 1 minute. Hi, Mr. P.S. Roy, Beena Manoj. Hi, Mr. Nitin. Hi, Leji. Just a few more seconds. And like I suggested, that without wasting any time, we will be absolutely sharp starting at 4 p.m. And that's where we are. I welcome you all to the mega webinar on how to start a successful career counseling venture in the year 2025. So I welcome each one of you. It's a proven setup that we will be discussing. And I really, really am obliged to have each one of you present here before time, on time. And there will be some ground rules. I'll take you forward. So just to take you forward with the webinar, this is me. I'm your host and speaker. My name is Ayush Kumar. I have been in this industry for more than 8 years. And I'm a program manager at EduMilestones. I have onboarded multiple channel partners and counselors who are on board with us and are successfully, having their own venture in career counseling and projects. So, I welcome you all. And, this is going to be a wonderful session that we're going to go ahead with. All right. A quick reminder to each one. We have a chat box, as you all have been typing, so you all would have been now used to it. Please, type in any messages there. Any questions that you all have during the session, we are going to be conducting a live Q&A session towards the end. And we have a Q&A available. If anybody is not able to hear me, I will request you all to just recheck on your internet connections once again. In case you all are on your mobile phones, all I would request you to do is click on the expand button and put your phone on landscape mode and turn it to landscape mode for a full screen. All right, just basic instructions. Since we all are professionals here, I would request everyone to keep a professional decorum in the chat and Q&A section. All right, so we can take the session smoothly. And of course, there are going to be exciting announcements, guest speakers, and multiple stakeholders of the company, where you're going to be getting a lot more knowledge about the same. So stay tuned till the end of the session. I hope you all have come with that mindset that there's going to be a lot that's going to be taken away from this session. All right. So I hope you all have gotten the basic instructions. All right. To start with, I would not take much time on this, but I would want each one of you to be introduced to us, since we are conducting this webinar about our forte since the last 15 years. All right. And, covering the 3 prestigious awards that we've received over the years, our active channel partners of 5,000 plus counselors, our city presence of 180 cities, global presence of 45 countries, 4 organizational memberships, which I'll be showing you based on your training and certification once we are getting to that part of the webinar as well. And of course, multiple news and research publications which have written about Edu Milestones and the profound work we are doing in the field of education management and career counseling. And endlessly, we've been doing it for the past 15 years. So a quick introduction to y'all to our organization, Edu Milestones. Welcome each one of y'all. Also, want y'all to have a basic understanding about our recent award that we received as a leading career counseling technology platform. As some of y'all are aware that we are the pioneers in this domain, we've received the National Educational Excellence Award 2024, considering that we are a B2B organization as well. So would like you all to have a quick view on this as well. This is our digital, or I would say our world footprints in each country. We have counselors, we have channel partners who are successfully utilizing the platform, are training and conducting effective counselings, not just domestically, but internationally as well. So I welcome you all to this introduction of Edu Milestones. Now, quickly, I would take you all through to what's in this webinar for you all. We will be covering from each and every factor from the demand and earning potential of a professional career counselor, the proven setup, the process of career counseling used globally by experts through our trainer, essential tech solutions that enable career counselors. And of course, towards the end, there will be a mega webinar announcement and one of our existing partners to share their views of recently being onboarded with us, and a live Q&A to cater to each one's questions. All right. So I hope that you all are getting a clear understanding about these details that are going to be covered. All right. Quickly, before we start the session with our key speakers, I would like to take you through the proven setup model. It's not just about, me saying it's a proven setup model. There is a process to it. There is a particular direction to it. From the training, where we focus on how to provide career counseling, to the certification, the empanelment of our organizational memberships, on how to kickstart your career assets and counseling tools, and of course, the marketing and business strategies. As we start this, we would first want you all to understand, the part of how to become a successful career counselor in the educational sector, and how to strategize these particular aspects, to get up into the market professionally, and also with the knowledge. So we will start with the marketing and business strategies, all right, which is going to be taken by our key speaker, Mr. Vipin Prashant. I would like to welcome our co-founder and our business head, Mr. Vipin Prashant, to this webinar. Hi, Mr. Vipin. It's all over to you.
Thank you, Ayush. You can hear me? All of you can hear me?
Yes, Mr. Vipin, I can hear you.
Okay. So yes, welcome each and everyone. In fact, this is evening. I promise you that definitely there will be a fantastic takeaway by participating in this session. Not only that, how this career counseling market all about, but also you will be absolutely confident about how to establish it and make it successful. All right. So we'll start with, first we'll start with the market size of career counseling business. All right. So the most important thing, anybody can speak about business. You start this business, you start that business. You could have also come across many things. This franchisee, that franchisee. You could have also come across this is easy to make money, that is easy to make money. All right. But one thing that we need to understand, there is nothing called easy to make money. If it is so easy, then you will not be getting that opportunity, isn't it? So the most important thing we need to understand is what is the process behind generating revenue out of doing this business. All right. Whether the process is established or not, that is what we need to look at. That is why even franchisees are sold at certain price. They are selling at 25 lakh, 50 lakh, 1 crore, 10 crore. Higher the success of the franchisee, higher the price of the franchise. Isn't it? So the most important thing what franchisees are selling is the process. The process what they use to become successful. All right. So here you are going to understand that what is the process that is going to make you successful, how it is designed, what are all the components involved in it. All right. So we'll start with what is the demand and supply available for career counseling service in India. If you are looking at India is the highest population country, right? So we already surpassed China, and we are at 142 crore right now. And India is a youth population. Around 60% of population are in the age of 35, which is very good. This is a demographic dividend. That's what they highlight it as. And we are in the pinnacle of it. And the most important thing is, again, we need to look at how we are giving direction and education to this youth so that it will be reaping that economic dividend. All right. So, what is the use of having a population, huge amount of youth population? They have no idea what to do. What is the use of having a youth population and they are not productive? What is the use of having youth population and they go out and search for a job? That is not going to give any kind of development for the country, right? So, in fact, 2018 itself in India today, they published that India needs 14 lakh career counsellors. And this is 2024. The need for career counselor further increased, right? But we have lesser than 20,000 trained career counselors in India. Less than 20,000 trained career counselors. I'm highlighting because there are many people call themselves as career counselors, but they are not trained to evaluate, understand, and then provide the solution for the candidates. All right. So less than 20,000 trained career counselors, and we ourselves trained around 5,000 people in that. All right. Next. Now there are 4 categories of target audience. 4 categories of target audience we need to reach out for career counseling. All right. Out of this entire population of 60%, that means 80 crore people, we need to reach out to the 4 categories of people, target audience. Right from 8th standard to 10th standard is category 1. 11th and 12th standard, category 2. College students, that is category 3. Then fresh professionals to 15 years experienced professionals, that is category 4. All right, we can simply say that 8th standard to 15 years experienced professional need career counseling, right? Why we even categorize them? Categorization is because the need for career counseling is different at different stages. It's not same. All right. The need for career counseling for 8th standard to 10th standard student is subject selection, stream selection. They are confused about it, right? So you can speak about various career paths, various degrees that they need to pursue, various occupations that is coming under that. But they may not be really interested about that because right now what they need is what stream to select. Yes, we need to find out what career path is most suitable, then accordingly we need to select the stream. All right. If you are not touching on the stream selection, then they will not be satisfied. So the most important thing at that point of time, at 8th standard to 10th standard, is stream selection. All right. 11th and 12th standard, they already selected the stream. Then why they are coming for career counseling? You can type your answer in the chat. What is the need for 11th and 12th standard students? Why they are coming for career counseling? Why they are coming for career counseling, 11th and 12th standard students? What is the need at that stage? Right. Very good. So they want to understand the graduation courses after 11th and 12th standard. If there is any graduation course that they are looking at, then is there any entrance exam? If entrance exam is there, then when is the application coming? When to apply for it? How to apply for it? After applying, whether I should go for coaching for it or not? Another question. If coaching is required, then what coaching center? Another question. So lot of questions coming after that. All right. So they need clarity about how to pursue their career. Even college students come to you for career counseling. College students, they already selected the graduation, they are already pursuing it. What is the need for them? Why a college student come for career counseling? There are two reasons. One, if they decide to go for masters, the question is what masters? If they want to pursue the same core subject what they pursued in bachelor's to masters also, or they want to deviate out of it to get into, say, management studies, or they want to get into UPSC, government services preparation, all right, and they have a lot of confusion whether I can spend this much time to prepare for it. What if I'm not getting it? It will become waste of time. Whether it is good enough to spend this time so that I can crack it, lot of confusion. Third reason, if they already decided to drop out of the course because they hate it, having huge backlogs, they already decided to drop out because they decided based on whatever the reason, but now they want to take an informed decision and they come to you to find out what career path is really suitable so that what course they need to pursue, and they want the absolute information about what is most suitable for them to proceed further. All right. Even fresh professionals come to you just 3 months into a job, 6 months into a job. They come to career counselors. What may be the reason? Just 3 months into a job, they come to career counselor. The reason being, many a time we listen to that. They say, sir, I thought something else and joined. I thought this is a very good job. But after joining, I came to know this is not that good. What I imagined and what I am doing is completely different. After understanding it, I cannot continue this as a career path for next 30, 40 years. It's impossible for me. It's a nightmare to continue this as a career path. So they want to quit. Now the question is, after quitting, what to do? To join something else thinking that is better? How many times? What if that is also not good? They quit that and join for something else. How many times they can do that? So they come to career counsel to find out what job profile is most suitable so that accordingly they work towards it. Even 2 years, 5 years, 10 years experienced professionals come to career counselors. Because one or the other reason they drag this decision of quitting it. They already decide to quit, but just because of liabilities, responsibilities, they drag this decision for quite some time. At one point of time, they decide that this is it, I quit. But after quitting, what to do? Again, a question, lot of questions. A lot of interest they are having on multiple things, but how to pursue that as a career? Whether I can pursue it as a career, that itself is a question. Lot of liabilities they have later on. If they are just joining a career path as a fresher, whether they can cover those liabilities, lot of fear they have along with that. Career change later point of time is very, very tough. And there is no guarantee they will be getting into a new career path or not. Lot of questions, lot of confusions and fear comes along with that. As a career counselor, we can provide solution to find out what career path is most suitable and what is feasible at that point of time. But you cannot give any guarantee that they can shift, they can move, and they can change. All right. So that's why we recommend career counseling need to be done before 10th standard or at least by 10th standard so that whole world of opportunities, whole world of options are available for you to choose. But not necessarily everybody do career counseling before 10th standard. In fact, majority of people, they don't do career counseling because they are not even aware of it. The awareness is getting created now. After awareness, they are coming for career counseling. That can be at different stages. And we cannot say no at that time because they are already suffering. As a career counselor, we need to provide the solution, whatever is feasible at that point of time. All right. So 80% of people, even now in India, having no idea career counseling as a service even exists. But that awareness is getting created and it is growing and increasing every year. And even government is promoting through NEP or career counseling. Government is implementing career counseling in different states. For government schools, they are coming up with a new scheme for implementation of career counseling. So awareness of career counseling is increasing. Even in private schools, they are looking for implementing career counseling labs and everything. So the awareness will increase, but number of counselors are less. We need career counselors to implement it for each and every students. There are millions of students out there, right? Millions of students out there, and they need career counseling. Next. So how to reach out to them? Millions of them are there, but how to reach out to them? How they can find you, how you can find them. So the problem statement is there. Now, as a career counselor, once you are trained, you can provide the career counseling as well. The solution is there. The bridge between the problem and the solution is marketing communication. The bridge between the problem and the solution is marketing communication. And this marketing communication is made of only two mediums. One is online, second is offline. Whatever is not online is offline. There is no third medium. All right. So online, there are list of sources that can create visibility for you, that can generate leads for you. Offline, there are list of sources that can generate enquiries for you. All right. I'll just give an outline of it. If you understand and at least implementing half of it, you will not be worried about the leads. All right. So there are hundreds of thousands of people searching for career counseling or something related to career counseling in Google nowadays. Someone who is confused about their career, someone who needs support related to career decision making, they search in Google for multiple information. They search for career guidance, career counseling, career counselor near me, career advice, right? And multiple keywords related to that. When they are searching in Google, they always get the response. Advertisement in the top, map highlighting that who are all the career counselor nearby, and the organic search results, the websites that is highlighting career counseling. All right. So if you are present over there, one or the other way, you will be getting enquiries through Google itself. How to do that? What are all the ways how you can appear over there by spending money and without spending money? Those are all the things we will cover during our marketing session, which we are having as part of the CCAE program itself. The one whole day, 4 hours, we take it. And that covers what are all the ways that you can capture the leads and how to capture the leads, how to set up various sources so that you can generate inquiries seamlessly on daily basis. All right. One of it is Google. And then Quora. Quora, most of you already know, question and answer platform, right? Anybody can ask question and anybody can answer for those questions. There are hundreds of thousands of questions related to career counseling is already there in Quora. And you can also write answers for that. And you can mention your contact details in your profile so that target audience can reach out to you. And how much Quora is charging? How much Quora is charging for that? Nothing. You can generate inquiries without spending a single penny. That is possible through Quora itself. And the next is Facebook is there. Facebook, Instagram, social media. If your target audience are students from 8th standard to 12th standard, obviously you are not going to reach out to the students. You are going to reach out to the parents of the students. And parents are there where? In Facebook. College students are there in Instagram. Professionals are there in LinkedIn. Right? So we can set up either organically or inorganically. You can set up the campaigns in Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn to generate leads on daily basis. And yes, you can create a lot of awareness and inquiries through YouTube also. All right. So how to set up, what need to be set up, what are all the filters that we need to use, who are the target audience, everything we'll be discussing during the marketing strategy session itself. All right. YouTube is going to create a lot of awareness for your service and establish credibility, and that can generate a lot of leads on daily basis for you. WhatsApp, you can use it for generating lot of engagement communication so that you can convert lot of leads that you are generating through any other means. All right. So ongoing basis, your communication WhatsApp so that you will be always on top of their mind. The moment they decide to go ahead with the career counseling, they come only to you. For that purpose, you will be using WhatsApp. All right. Next. Offline lead generation, that can be implementation in the schools. Nowadays, as I already highlighted, government is coming with all the schemes for implementing career counseling in government schools. If government schools are implementing career counseling, obviously all the private schools want to implement career counseling. There are 3.5 lakh, 350,000 private schools are available in India. And they want to highlight that we are so special when comparing to any other school. They want to highlight it. And definitely they want to implement career counseling once it is coming out. And when they want to implement career counseling, where are career counselors? Very less number of career counselors out there. So there will be huge demand for career counseling implementation among the schools itself. Once you are connected with schools, even 10 schools you are having in your portfolio for implementation, that itself is a huge number. All right. Then the colleges, word of mouth, professional referral partners you can onboard. Say, for example, 50 to 100 referral partners you are having who can be someone who is in touch with your target audience, but they themselves are not providing career counseling. They can refer to you. If you are having 50 to 100 referral partners and they are referring 2 to 3 references every month, that itself is 100 to 150 leads that you will be generating, and you don't need to pay anything upfront. Only on conversion you will be paying. All right. That itself is huge network of referral partner, and they can be from anywhere, not necessarily from your location, because you can provide career counseling offline and online as well. And client references. If you are doing a good job with your clients, and they are the one who will be sending across more number of references down the line. And in fact, you can ask for it. For each and every client, at the end of the session, you can ask for minimum 2 references. And there is a way how to ask for it. I will give the pitch for that as well during the marketing session. So that by default, you will be getting minimum 2 references. So if you are providing 30 counseling session, so you will be getting minimum of 2 references. In that case, you will be getting 50 leads every month so that you can work for next month with that and convert also easily. So there are various ways how to do that. There is a process already there and everybody is using it and successfully they are doing it. They are getting it. It's already proven as well. All right. All you need to do is implement it and improvise on it and make it better. All right. So, and that is part of the CCAE training itself. Next. So all these methods we use it to fill the funnel, and it's all about getting the maximum number of people get into the top of the funnel, and we keep on nurturing with the communication through email, through SMS, through WhatsApp, so that eventually they get converted and we onboard them for career counseling service. All right. So that is already designed. It's available. All we need to do is implement it proper. That's all we need to do. All right. Next. So in order to make it successful practice, there are 4 pillars available. 4 pillars. And one of it is marketing. And that is the most important thing. But prerequisite is knowledge. Because career counseling business is a knowledge business. Because your clients think that you have better knowledge than them. And that's why they are coming to you. Isn't it? And that knowledge you can acquire only through training. right? So CCAE training and certification, so we are providing, and that is also coming with technology platform where it makes it easier and scalable. So say 10-15 years back, without technology, they were doing it with paper pencil test, and a career counselor who was doing just 5 counseling sessions in a whole month, because that involves paper pencil test for 3 hours. After evaluation for 1 week, they prepare the report manually, and then they sit with the candidate and provide counseling, and 2 sittings, 3 sittings, which normally takes 1 week to 2 week time for one counseling itself. And that was not scalable, because whole month they work and they complete only 5 counseling sessions. With the help of technology, you can provide 50 counseling also. 50 counseling also you can do in a month. That is possible. All right. So scalability is inbuilt with the help of technology. All the administration work and everything is automated. All right. Already automated, which anyway you are going to see that. Mr. Ankit Agarwal will show you how it actually works. And support, it's ongoing support you need, right? So that is pre-built in this program. So in the knowledge part of it, how you are going to learn, what you are going to learn, Ms. Radha will explain you, and you can understand how exactly you become expert very soon. Over to you, Radha. Take it. So anything related to marketing part of it, I will address all your queries at the end of the session. Q&A we are having, I will address it. Thank you very much. Radha, over to you.
Thank you, Vipin. That was a grand introduction and made in a very simplified format. How people are going to be possible to acquire their clients. Okay, so on the acquisition side, how they can be strengthened, your techniques will definitely serve them. I trust everybody here will be agreeing, because I can see a population of 450 plus participants are here. So it's definitely an exciting population with lot of exciting expectations. Staying tuned. Yes, I just have been given 20 minutes time to give you a snippet of what you can take away through our training. Right? First of all, you will be able to gain confidence. In the process of providing career guidance, you are a solution provider. And you shall be a solution provider as a one-stop solution. What are the different solutions? People may come to you without any knowledge that why they need to go for career counseling. You need to create an awareness to them how career counseling can support them. And also, what would be their guidance, because they might get different suggestions. Out of the suggestions given, which will be more optimal decision for them. And they will be always looking to decide their own option. Sometimes children are, highly obedient. They follow the instructions of the parents. But do we observe in our own lives? Even after following the instructions of our children, we have been always searching for our passion areas. This passion is connected to our own behavioral dimensions or emotions. So how this interlude is happening? So we are going to be discussing about that. There is a behavioral based analysis that how we are going to effectively carry out for a wide spectrum of target audience. Right? Next slide, please. So what the process is going to involve? First is to create a self-awareness to them. Personality is a natural behavior of a person. It can help them differentiate what they are comfortable and what they are resistant. Once they know their comfortable environment, they continue to evolve there. But when they are not comfortable, they'll always choose to resist in that environment, where their emotions can be disturbed. Secondly, when we are considering their area of evolution, by defining their personality, in the area that they are comfortable, not necessarily they will be enjoying to do everything. The preferences are quite speculative. And this speculated preference is their own inner calling, which we name it as interest. So both personality and interest are required to be observed in a career analysis of a person. This can actually put them into a most suitable career option. But yet, there is always an objection you're likely to face. What contributes to their sustainability there? There are certain hidden values they attach to their interest area. Awareness, and that also is very important. When an individual is knowing their interest and personality, they'll be able to choose their field. But when they know their interest and values, they will know about the passionate role that they are going to thrive. So these three are the key contributors in the analysis we recommend to create a self-awareness. Basis this, a person is choosing their higher education to build competencies. So the educational competencies are essentially acquired in three different formats. One is the foundational competency, which they acquire during their pre-university education, because we know when they are in 11th and 12th, there is an elective option to be chosen by them. Having chosen an elective, what higher studies they are going to go about. In fact, I was watching the chat window also. Many of you were quoting this. So they need an educational roadmap to acquire their core competencies for employment. Because what is the difference between others providing career guidance and you is, you create this self-awareness and show them a career development plan so that they're able to acquire the core competencies and choose their area of education and be very successful. Some of them, they're choosing their employment immediate after core competencies and get employed. But many of them, even in their entry level, they look for a dignity of labor in their profile. They also face any kind of competitive situations. Because as long as the population is high, the opportunities are also increasing, but there is always a constant mismatch which is identified. Industries are looking for people holding distinctive competencies. So they're ready to hire people who has foundational competency, core competency, and distinctive competency in an aligned area. To build these competencies, there is a huge level of preparation that has to be contributed by an individual. What is actually contributing this? Their own interest. It stands as a fulcrum. Knowing their interest and taking an upon competency mapping based on their interest areas, they're assured to be employed. And not only getting employed, they are also possible to be acquiring different distinctive competencies. It can be in the form of post-graduation, doctoral studies, or any integrated special career path related services, or a PG diploma or a PG certification. So all these acquisitions are made possible to them, provided we get to know their own learning style, which can be sufficient for us to inform them the level of preparation that is required, which is strengthened by their own interest and personality and values. And the time taken can be judged by their own learning style. So they will be able to see the hidden part of an iceberg. Mostly the industry is viewing only the upper part, the surface competencies in hiring. But you know, with this self-awareness, you can make them be aware about their hidden competencies, which will be value adding to their profile. And they are assured to be, more growth oriented. Of course, you mark any profile. There are different educational journeys available. If a person would like to become an environmentalist, to become an environmental engineer, the student in 11th and 12th requires, according to new education policy, a maths, physics, chemistry, and biology compulsorily. Even a computer science or engineering drawing or physical education or any other options given doesn't qualify them for an environmental engineer. Biology is definitely required there. But if they are not from a mathematics background, if they'd like to become an environmental scientist, a physics, chemistry, and biology would help it. So this is the STEM operations we call. There is also a non-STEM operation for people into environmental management. So you can be able to clearly inform them how these career options are distributed. The knowledge area, what Vipin was talking about, is not only learning about these behavioral areas, where these behavioral areas match. As you know, there are plethora of career options. They are distributed in different career fields. We call these fields as clusters. Industry globally are actually recognizing 20 plus clusters. Under 20 clusters, the educational roadmaps are 154 plus. This updates all the new age careers also. You can be able to know the career paths which are conventional, middle age and new age careers, and accordingly guide them. In fact, you can be so accurate that you can precisely tell them the occupation that they can take up. If a person is actually looking to become a part of legal system, through this psychometric assessment, we will be able to differentiate and tell them, are they good to become a lawyer and become a senior counsel of lawyer, or even a judiciary, an accountant and a chartered accountant. This is possible. This analysis, you don't require to do it manually. What is saving you? Any candidates who approaches you for career guidance, or you approach them, you will put them into this psychometric assessment on these 5 dimensions. And these assessments would be covered or completed in 1 hour's time, less than 1 hour. Actually, our design is only for 45 minutes. While the report can be instantly processed and generated, so that there is a filter driven by the AI. Career analysis applies by rules of elimination. When you learn that technique of eliminating criteria, automatically what is suitable will be easy for you to deliver in your guidance. This has actually helped our counselors to complete the career counseling for at least the first 10 or 20 counseling in just 2 hours time. How this is articulated? All these are after an intensive training, a workshop which we offer to them, where they are able to empower even a 14-year-old child to make their career decisions and stand by their career decisions. Once having taken their career decisions, a few of them may decide with that, or some of them can come to you after 3 or 4 years so that they need some other advice. So carrying out this online assessment not only help them creating a self-awareness, plan them in their career journey for next 15 to 20 years. How this miracle is going to happen is the crux of the training what we offer. This is the process recommended by us. Once the counseling is over and the candidate has chosen their career selection, if it's in an early stage, they can have a plan A, plan B, or plan C as a contingency approach. But for all of them, they can be able to generate an education roadmap very specific. Independent education roadmap can be generated for all 154 career paths in an activated report. They can be very clearly aware by reading the report what is falling favorable and what is falling unfavorable, which will help them to make a decision. The part of counseling comes to you because they do not know how to read a report, analyze a report, or interpret and take a decision. There is where your mentorship starts. As a mentor, how you will carry out this process and conclude the decision making as a solution provider. So as mentioned by Vipin, there are multiple scopes of deliverables which can be attached to your career guidance. So all these, what are they, will be discussed in the training. Next slide, please. So we are recommending career assessments or career analysis based on 5-dimensional approach. Let me demonstrate that through a Venn diagram. Career personality is a dimension. Interest is a dimension. Values and learning style I've brought in one circle. Because based on the weightage we give, I actually combine it in a circle so that skill and ability is in an independent circle. So in 4 cycle, I can show this integration area. When all the 5 dimensions are matching for a person, those careers are recommended them to them as top choices. We don't give them out of 154 career paths only top choices. There can also be good choices where there are certain compromises. They might be possibly having a no, or they might be unclear when this is approached in an early stage. There can also be some careers which are actually in optional and avoid. In career consulting, we involve do's and as well as don'ts. So that a 5-dimensional approach will be recommending the do's based on the top and good choices. As a career analyst, you will be able to help them to choose the options between top choice and good choice. Because until the school education, their career journey is largely yet to begin. But when they have started their graduation, intensive part of their education, that is professional education, begins. Though there may be careers which are fantastically suitable to them, they may have a limitation or a constraint, and unknowingly, they will be actually obsessing for it. So that is where your mentorship is required. If not that, you have another alternative. How those candidates can be able to survive in that areas? Because we are not only aiming for people who are thrivers. We'll also be providing guidance for who are survivors. And essentially, those who are possible to strive. In the process of planning their career, giving them an heads up as which behavior of them is mismatching so that they are likely to not enjoy that work. So the elimination of options are done in bulk when their assessment is completed under top choice, good choice, optional, and avoid. Next slide, please. So the entire range can distribute 4 different levels of recommendations. Next slide, please. So amongst the areas covered, I'm going to talk to you about the behavioral model that we can consider in career analysis. In fact, why I am actually choosing this is this stands as a fulcrum in career analysis. You will see that if interest is there, skill and ability can be developed. But holding skills and you're not interested, the knowledge goes dormant. We don't choose to apply it, correct? We are not enjoying it. So how do you discover this interest? When we are applying a famous theory, you can understand our model of recommendation. You need to know about the theory recommended by John Holland. Because in our assessment, we have considered certain factors which can discover their interest priorities or where, because interests are all about priorities. John Holland model is actually describing about 6 interest factors available in everyone. So it is famously known as Riasek model. Okay. So what is this Riasek model about? Next slide, please. Where R stands for realistic interest. Now, if you want, you can take a close note. The key traits which indicates that realistic interest is a high priority in a person. They'll be enjoying to do hands-on practical work. This may involve physical works or physical tasks, indoor or outdoor, which applies manual activities. You can get into manufacturing, any engineering production, or any biological agricultural production, or into sports or public transport or public services. So in all these facility management areas, you can see this realistic interest is definitely a top interest priority in there. The next interest is investigative interest. Please kindly make a note on the traits. People with investigative interest are called as deep thinkers. What kind of traits are very strong in them? They show enjoyment in solving any problems which apply their own intellect. There can be application of science or maths or technology in carrying out their analysis through critical thinking. They do deep thinking or researching. Careers like information technology, a scientist who can be in research design or research development. This can also be in data science or any kind of biological researches. Because you can see science, maths, technology, all the three or either of the three are applied. So I hope the traits which bring or show more suitability for investigative interest. Next slide, please. Next is artistic interest. This is being very creative, where an individual is highly interested in thinking out of the box, not doing routine things, where their mind extrapolates different ideas. And the mind is able to have sufficient space to map and visualize that. This creativity can be a new creation after imaginations, after a new idea. Or if there is something which is pre-existing without disturbing its originality, if you would like to represent or recreate it, that is also coming under artistic interest. You can see this is carefully applied in any design arts. A fashion designer, an interior designer, a website designer. Even you can take up any kind of visual arts in photography, YouTubing, or you can take a graphical or a multimedia animation game designer, people who are into fine arts, performing arts, even language arts, creative writers. You can see that this is actually their primary interest. Next slide, please. The next interest that we are going to discuss is social interest. I trust the image itself can give you a picture. This is about, emotionally connecting with people, to be assuring for a help or a support or any kind of service, so that they are very, trustworthy, honest. Whenever we connect with people for inter or intrapersonal, this can be one-to-one, one-to-many, or many-to-many, we can see high social interest is there. Where you can see such people who are having this social interest very high, choose their profession in educating, becoming teachers or faculties in higher education. Or they take up their roles in counseling people, guiding, motivating, or even deliver medical assistance like nursing, or even in public services in sociology. When I mentioned counseling can happen through sociology or psychology. So all these careers you can find social interest is the key there. This stands as a high priority, but for this, rest of the interests are very optional. Next slide, please. I think it is very fast, but I think you will be able to manage, I trust. Next is enterprising interest. People with enterprising interest are often called as influencers or persuasive people. They keep enjoying to influence others for a business objective or a business gain. You can include sales, marketing, people into business management and entrepreneurship. It's not only they interested in a business objective, they're also interested in a leadership. Any work roles can involve problem solving under two perspectives. One is applying an intellect where there is a science or maths or technology applied in analysis to serve the problem solving. Another is a situational problem solving. You are able to lead people when you are able to give a situational problem solving to others. And they also influence people and themselves to take a risk. They enjoy taking risk. For them, risk taking is like risk eating. You can find these people highly into a cluster called business management, marketing, sales, entrepreneurship as a different cluster, media and communication. Why? Even in hospitality. Hospitality is guest relation services, but beyond guest relation, they capitalize hospitality as a business. Enterprising is more dominant than social, but these two actually stand in their top priority. Even in politics. So they also require a charismatic leadership to make the whole country follow them. There is a risk-taking. In any business, there is a risk-taking. So all these are the traits you can find in a person who has high interest to have enterprising interest. Now, last but not the least, The final interest that we are going to discuss is the conventional interest. So conventional means it's a proven approach where everything is proven, clear, routine, methodological, where people would like to be in that environment because they like to follow critical rules and policies. Because they find that they're enjoying to work and manage their work because everything is structured.
Hi, everyone. I think we've just lost Radha ma'am, and we can just allow her a minute, and we'll be coming back. At the same time, I see everyone is quite interactive in the session. We will be proceeding post this session for the tech setup and the particular offers which are there and how you can have a point of contact as well. So I understand, and I would like everyone to stay tuned. This is just a brief understanding as you all want to become career counselors. So it's important to have a basic clarity of what you're going to be getting into. And we have Radha ma'am back. Yes, Ms. Radha ma'am.
25 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry for the network connectivity. I'm so sorry. I'm back again. Okay. You can see the proven methodologies are there. They're enjoying very much where the data and details are clear. Even if the data and details are unstructured or fussy, they don't lose their enjoyment. They enjoy making it as a new policy or an information. You can see such people will be very much interested in business operations management, quality management, especially in government services. People who are handling statutory compliances, this is legal, or even those who are into educational management services. You can see this is a key priority in their interest. So I trust the traits which are denoting which interest is dominant in a person through the assessment you can easily land out. In fact, the model, when it is considered for career mapping, we don't consider all the 6 interests for our career mapping. We only identify the top 3 interests, which can be a primary 2-3 levels. The 4th, 5th, and 6th level of interest, when the career decision has to be made now, they are identified, they lead. They are actually their top priorities. Based on the correlation between the top 3, primary, secondary, and tertiary, our career recommendations will stand accurate. Their interest, which is in 4th, 5th, and 6th level, will not be impacting them, even if it is going to be impacting because of a future change. You can give them a heads up that's covered in our training model. So, can you go to the next slide, please? Let me give you how the behavioral competencies or the traits which are described. You take a career called accountant. To become an accountant, what are the key interests required? Conventional interest is highly required. So data and detail oriented. Following organized work system and organized work system, right? Follow our organized work system. So this is going to denote that conventional interest is very highly required. And these are all actually required for managing business because accountant is deployed in business situations. So you can see because it involves a linear max, you consider conventional enterprising and investigative interest as its priorities. I trust you are clear. Let me give you one more example. Next slide, please. This is human resource manager. Social enterprising and conventional. So employee relations is very, very high in a business environment. They do work for the business objective, organization's business gain, and they lead the entire resources in different functional areas. And they statuate a system. Anything within that system, they are able to solve people problem through relationship. They care for the emotions rather than system. They understand the circumstance and actually, provide support. So I think looking at the screen, you are able to make the key traits that you can observe for people from human resource. This is a fitment. Just hypothetically think of a situation. You are conducting a career assessment on an individual, and their interest priorities according to the report is saying social, enterprising, and conventional is very high in there. You can easily actually navigate them, right? So what they can do for higher education, all that, your guidance becomes a cakewalk. It might be very easy when I'm demonstrating just as a slide. Can we actually have a quiz? Is it essential? Can I have an yes? If yes, I'll administer poll. Otherwise, we can actually move on. Will you be interested in a quiz next time? Can I have yes from the audience? If no, then I can move on. Seriously, only 2 people have said yes. Next slide, Shreyas. Now 5. I respect these 5 people. So Shreyas, can I request you to stop screen sharing so that I can actually offer the poll questions to the audience? Great. Many people are saying yes. So Shreyas, can you stop sharing the screen? Thank you so much. So here starts the poll question. Okay, I hope you're able to see the poll questions. Is it visible? No? You're able to see the poll questions? I have offered a career option, website designer, where I've given about 7 critical traits that you can observe from a person, and you can give the best of the 3 options in option A, option B, option C, and option D. So that after I see your results, I will publish the right answer. Let me see how many of you are able to read the traits and give an appropriate answer. If someone is wanting to become a website designer, so I can see option A, option C is more into vote. What is option C? Option C is 6, 1, and 7. Apply creativity in the project and project them in a different and from usual. Absolutely. Then it is 1. Critical analysis or using technology, okay, to outreach. And ultimately, business objective, 6, 1, and 7. Wow. I can see 78% of people have flagged the right answer.
Radhaji, just slightly move faster. We have other topics.
Yes. So I hope this was actually made clear. I'll give one more for the interest of time. Okay. So I'm resetting the poll. So the second question will be for a career counselor. So starting to become a career counselor, each of you would have actually, felt like, where am I good to become a career counselor? You can say I've given some options here. Which 3 do you think are very critically highly required for a career counselor? Option 2, 5, 4, no. Option 1, 3, 6, no. Mostly, you solve situational problem solving through emotionally connecting people. So either 2 or 4 are going to be high level requirement. But you can be combining with 3 or even 6. There is no involvement of physical task. Okay, so I think you are clear. Was the activity interesting? Yes, no, or too fast? So kudos to all of you who gave the right answer. I'm sure when I publish the right answer, you could have actually cross-checked with that. So this is just a small snippet. There are at least multiples of that you will learn. I have shown you only a one-dimensional approach. there are quite a number of limitations about the unidimensional approach. So how to carry a multidimensional approach so that you can find the correlation between the multiple dimensions. All these are the crux of our training. So you will get about the behavioral analysis in detail of multiple dimensions and also the different work options. So both the knowledge areas are going to be your key takeaways in the training. So we offer it as a bundled program called Certified Career Analyst Edupreneur Program. This helps you out in starting your own professional setup in guiding people. So what's the curriculum going to actually cover? It will cover about career counseling as a process in detail, the different theories which are globally applied, and from those theories, how you can actually see the factors and discover it in the report. So that, we also are going to go in detail about career analysis through personality, interests, values, learning style, emotional quotient, and skill-based skills and abilities. So this emotional quotient is effect-based, which will be applied on graduates and working professionals. So it's a 5-dimensional approach for a school student and a 6-dimensional approach for a professional side, where there can be graduates or working professionals. So you will know what is a cluster analysis, what is a career path analysis. All these will be covered in our training workshop for 5 days. Each day, the delivery would be for about 4 hours. And on the 6th day, we will discuss on case studies. We'll have live sample case studies and discuss it. Once you know the methodology, we divide that into 3 different assessment stages. From the 2nd week onwards, after the training, you're possible to start analyzing yourself. And in that stage, you require a mentor. So I will be training the people in the workshop. So I'm also a mentor so that I can incubate you till you become independent. Provided you are ready to complete your certification in 1 month's time. Because the concepts will be fresh in your hand. In fact, in 1 month's time, you will be able to kickstart. So 3 assignment case studies will be an handholding to you. That's one takeaway, which will be one-on-one. Apart from that, we'll also deliver you recorded materials, quarterly knowledge series, and also 5 live handholdings on your paid clients. So all these deliverables you can expect from our training workshop. I will also train you on the technology platform, how to be using it for your career assessments, and how you can generate multiple reports. And this will be, a part of the day 6 and day 7. So that collectively in an 8 days of workshop, you will be able to have the complete understanding. So once you have got certified, you can be the next to be a trained certified career analyst in the industry, which the institutions are deeming. Because this is a certification which has got dual accreditation. One comes from BCPA India, another comes from ACCPH UK. They are the global accreditators for counseling psychology program in educational institutions. The only private institution who holds this accreditation is EduMilestone. So based on these accreditation and our membership with several psychological associations, we hold an upper hand in giving you the key knowledge required into starting a career counselor. So that's it from my side. I hope you all enjoyed. If it was too fast, pardon me, we will meet up in the live counseling, like live training sessions. So thank you for the opportunity. And once again, a grand welcome to each one of you. So Ayush, you can pick up.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much for, I'm pretty sure that is detailed and it did give a, basic understanding of what it is. Now, to just let you all know, we've covered the business marketing, we've covered the training by Radha ma'am. She's given you a brief understanding. Let's proceed towards the next gen technology solution, which for many of you must be waiting to understand how this can be done. We have Mr. Ankit Gupta, Mr. Ankit Agarwal, who's going to be coming in here. Mr. Ankit, you can please go ahead. Mr. Ankit, we cannot hear you actually.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible.
Thank you. So thank you, Radhaji. Thank you, Ayush, for a very interactive session. So, well, in my session, I'm going to demonstrate you the complete career counseling technology, how the complete landscape of career counseling is changed now, and you can provide every career counseling flawlessly using the next generation career counseling technology platform. Since last 14 years, we have seen a shift. We have seen a big shift where now career counseling is not only limited for using the psychometric assessments or providing the career counseling. Now it's much beyond that. Now only those counselors are successful who helps candidate to provide a detailed execution plan and who helps student in their complete career journey. So in this entire platform, we understand this need, and every single thing that's a potential counselor is required. All the tools are already integrated under a single platform. So without any further delay, let me share my screen and let me show you the entire platform, how basically it works. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible, sir.
So this entire platform is having three components. So first, I'll show you the entire platform from the candidate point of view, and then I'll show you the platform from the counselor's point of view. And third, I'll show you from the school point of view if schools are going to be your client. So every single thing starts with a web page where for every career counselor, we create a dedicated web page where you can see the look and feel of the entire web page. We have multiple assessments starting from 5th grade up to the working professionals. All these assessments are integrated under the platform. All these assessments are multi-dimensional assessment. We are having a different assessment for the school-going students, different assessment for graduates, different assessment for the working professionals, different assessments if you are planning for the international board or IB board, different assessment. If you're planning to provide counselings for the vocational, then vocational separate assessment. If you're planning to provide counselings in multiple languages, we have assessments available across 15 plus regional languages as well as the international languages integrated under the single platform. So candidate will visit to the counselor page and can complete the entire assessment. Now, once the assessment is completed, you can see candidate will land to a dashboard. We call it as a career lab dashboard, where report activation is under control of the counselors. What we do, we provide the access codes to the counselor, and one access code will activate one report. So the charges what counselors want to charge is completely up to them. So say consider we charge X, counselors can charge whatever they want to charge per candidate to activate the report. Counselors, including the assessments and including the counselings, charge anywhere between 3,000 to 15,000 depending on the solutions that they are offering. So once it's come to the dashboard, let's see how the reports looks like. Now, once I click on the report, you can see there are two types of reports available in the platform. One, we call it as a comprehensive report, and second comes the report with execution plan. Now, once I click on the report, right, you can see this is how the report looks like. I'll just open one of the sample report. You can see here. So this is one of the report of 8th, 9th, 10th candidate. Now, let's look at how comprehensive the report is. This is rated one of the best report in the entire industry, not only in India, but globally. Why so? Let's look at. So first we start with the identification of the student, like whether the student is ignorant, confused, diffuse, methodical, or optimized. So objective is to move this candidate from the confused stage to the optimized stage. So first we identify the candidate current stage. Then in a report, you will find there's a detailed analysis about student personality. As a person, who I am, what is my personality, including my strengths. This is the dimension number 1. Then in a report, we explore the interest areas. What are the things that students love or they enjoy from the career point of view? So there's a detailed analysis of the candidate interest areas. Then when I scroll the report, third dimension is the motivators. What actually motivates to the candidate from the career point of view, and you can find the detailing of the candidate motivators. Fourth dimension is a learning style, where we identify the learning style of a candidate, and we give the suggestions also how candidate improve their learning style. If we come across the candidate for the graduates and the professionals, then we use EQ, there's an emotional quotient also as a part of the assessment. Then we evaluate multiple aptitudes, that's like numerical ability, logical ability, verbal ability, administrative skills, visualization ability, leadership skills, social skills, mechanical ability. So if you look at our assessment, do a 360-degree analysis of each and every candidate. Now, based on that, system will recommend which career option or which career cluster will be most suitable. Like in this case, it's coming business management, legal, and marketing is the most suggested career for this candidate. And whatever is coming the bottom, like engineering, manufacturing, sports, IT, it's not that much recommended for this candidate. Now, it is very important, you should have the transparency of all the clusters and the career paths, so that if candidate asks, why not this career path, why not other career path, all these details you find as a part of the report itself. After this, when I scroll down, as this report belongs to 8th, 9th, 10th grade, so report will also give the indicator of the group and the subjects this candidate should select at the 11th grade. Same way, if candidate belongs to the IB board, then the recommendations comes of the IB board. Okay. So there's a recommendations, subject recommendations as a part of the report itself. After that, when I'm saying the business management, report will not end over here. Now, under business management, consider there are so many career paths are possible, like HR, business administration, intentional business, retail. Report will do the deep analysis and find out under business management what are the options that's coming the top choice for me and career option that I should avoid. So both will come as a part of the report itself. Not only this thing, every report comes with a detailed execution plan. Say I want to go for the HR, that's the top recommendation. Now, in the subsequent pages of this platform, you will find execution plan as a part of the report itself, where first thing we will highlight why HR, because of these skill gap analysis, these are the positives and these are the things that you need to improve. Now, these 2-3 pages are the recent additions of last 2 weeks, where we have added the gap analysis also as a part of the report itself. After this will come the execution plan. As a HR, what will be the roles and responsibilities? What are the courses I need to do at a graduation level? I need to do at the post-graduation level, and courses I can do at the certificate level. So it means every report comes with a detailed execution plan. So it's a 34 pages report that will give the complete clarity to the candidate, which career option is suitable and why it is suitable. Every report generated under the platform comes very high accuracy and reliability. So if time permits, I'll take some time on that one, where our reliability coefficient is 0.93. That's not the highest in the industry. In fact, highest at the global market. Okay. In last 14 years, kind of a sample size, we have a 14 years number of volumes of report we have generated. Based on all these learnings, it's optimized, and now we have the top-notch version available with the highest accuracy and reliability. Now, it's not ended over here, right? Now, once this is done, right? After that, in the platform, just let me go back quickly. Now, in the platform, what we provide is not only the reports, candidate will be having access of all India colleges information, where if I click on the India colleges, you will get the entire information of India colleges. Candidate can search based on the course, university, every information, including the entrance test, fees information, ranking. Apart from this, we also have the college predictor based on the AI that will guide to the candidate how much chances they are having to get admission in this particular college. Similar way, we are having information of 22 plus countries, colleges information, including Ivy League, you name any of the university we have. We highlight the entire information, including the fees, duration, ranking, intake, IELTS required. When I click more, it will tell me also what is the documents required, how much PSW, how much part-time, including again the prediction. So it means platform is not ending only to find out the most suitable career path. It is giving me information of India colleges, international colleges, all the entrance exams information with their deadlines are available under the platform. We have a digital career library where I'm new, I don't know about multiple career options. I'll just click on the career library where all the career path information is ready-made available. Candidate or counselor, they just scroll and they can just access the entire information, including the videos, to know more about that career option. So there is a digital career library. We are having scholarships information available, India and international. We are having portfolio building available as a part of the platform where candidate can do internships under the platform. We have more than 500 plus internships coming from the Fortune 500 companies. I'll just click on the internships and all the internships are loaded. I'll just select my interest areas. I'll select the company like Pepsi, Discover, Electronics Arts, HSBC, Skyscanner, GE, Red Bull, Goldman Sachs. So I can do any number of internships in the platform free of cost once the platform is active for the candidate. Apart from that, there are so many other things. There's an alumni network system, there is an inner circle, there is a website, all integrated under the one platform. Not only this thing, every counselor will be having their own dashboard where the complete control will be to the counselors which candidate report they want to activate. So we do provide initially the access codes. That's a complimentary. Once it's consumed, you can buy more access code. One access code will activate one report. So here from their dashboard, counselors can access all their candidates report. Not only this thing, if counselor want to write their own customized summary about the candidate and want to include in a form of like attachment along with the report, counselors can do so. There are so many tools are given to the counselors. If they want to see the pre-counseling insights, they can see the pre-counseling insights. And if they want to block the student report until candidate is not making the payment, they can block, they can unblock. So complete access is there to the counselors. Post this live training, all the training videos and material and the library is available in the CRM also, so that you can further upskill yourself in a field of the counseling. You want to change slightly look and feel of the report, look and feel of your web page. So there's option given where you can change the look and feel and the images, and that also you can do from your platform itself, right? There is also option given of the sub CRM users. If your group of the counselors and you want ki Ankit, is there any structure where I'll be having the master control? I can create for team members the sub CRM so they can access their reports, but I can access all the reports. In that case, 5 sub CRMs you can create under this platform available. Okay, it comes with the SEO and things, it comes. So these things are, and many other things are integrated in the platform. Next component is the leads, right? So how we have done it, say for example, just go to the Google and you can search any city of your own choice. How student will search for the career counseling? Candidate will write like career counseling in Bangalore, or you can write any city in India. Once I click, you will find everywhere across the globe, we are coming number 1, right? So student obviously will click on career counseling in Bangalore near me. Now we are having the network of 14,000 counselors, all are listed over here. Now here you can see, say for example, Akshay ji and Meenakshi ji, so all are listed. You can see they have done 1,005 sessions, they have done 935 sessions, they have done 972 sessions. In fact, you can see in the real time also, they have just activated report now. They have just activated the report now. So more active you are, more top you will come. So candidate will just click on their profiles and can book the appointment from here. And that's how this is the one of the way counselors do receive the leads. Now, in this way, these appointments will come in their WhatsApp, in their CRM. So for every counselor we onboard, we create a book appointment listing in a, because we are not B2C, we are B2B. Okay. Same way, if you search career counseling in Delhi, Mumbai, Pune, Tier 2 city, Tier 3 city, everywhere you will find all the counselors are listed, and you can see also like Bhumika has done 3,000 sessions, 229 reviews she's having. She has just done today. Rajesh has done today and 442 reviews and above 1,000 sessions. All our counselors are between 500 sessions, 1,000 sessions, 3,000 sessions, 5,000 sessions. They have done it off, and this is a real-time data. Every single thing is a real time that you can see over here. So this is one of the way of leads. Second way is that, say for example, we have a counselor in Chennai like Hemlata, career counselor in Chennai. So you can see for every counselor, we create a book appointment page or the Google business page. Through that also they receive the leads over here. So this is the support mechanism to have. Okay, this is not assurance, but a support mechanism to have to increase their online visibility so that many sessions they can do it off. Okay. So this is how this platform includes all these functionalities and many more to scale up your counseling from 0 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to thousands. Apart from that, those counselors who have done more than 100 counselings, if we receive any project, national or international, that's also we route it off to our counselors. Say, for example, recently we got the Smile Foundation project. We have outsourced and we have given to our trained counselors who are using our platform. So in a similar way, time to time, we also give the projects to make them established and to start their practice. Our expertise as a company lies in the three parts: to provide you the best possible knowledge, to provide you the best possible support, to help you in terms of business setup or the platform setup system so that you can scale up. So this is what I wanted to highlight in my session. If you're having any question related to the platform, I'll again be available at a time of Q&A to give you the specific answers of your questions. Back to Ayush.
Thank you so much, Ankit sir, for that. I think it's very important for each one here to know that strategies implementing, as a setup, and how are you going to use the resources, utilize these resources, how you're going to have a formal procedure in place. And that's what the tech setup does, as we are, I mentioned earlier, the pioneers of this tech. Also, we will be, of course, we'll be sharing some information with you all where you can get a call back and connect with your business consultants. So be rest assured that process is going to be upcoming now. Quickly now, I would like to come, as we are concluding towards the session, would like you all to know the overview, the conclusion about if you onboard with Edu Milestones as a channel partner and to become a counselor, what are you going to get through us? Right? We are referring from a counseling mentor. Of course, Radha ma'am, as you are aware already, will take you through an extensive training process. She will be with you as a counseling mentor. A technical operations manager in the back end will be helping you out with all these, technical aspects like Mr. Ankit has shown, the CRM, student dashboard, your own co-branded web page. So it's not like, you're doing this independently. You have a support system once you have onboarded and even completed your training and certification. Marketing and strategies, as you all are aware, Mr. Vipin, he will be, independently connected with you all with his masterclass. Also post the masterclass, if you want any updates, any information about how to strategize your business and marketing activities. A business consultant, post this session, if you all want a call back, you all can just text back on the message. You all will connect with your business consultants who will also let you know regarding about more details. Of course, after your training and certification, we will take you through quarterly knowledge series once in 3 months to keep updating you about new careers. Many of you all mentioned, and that's the reason at Edu Milestones we have received. This is our old data of 547 Google reviews, but we have more than 620 Google reviews now of our existing partners, who have highlighted our support, that we have been there when they have needed it, because it's a process, right? One thing is that you can get into it informally. One thing is that you can do it formally and have a very good, I would say, you can also monetize it in a wonderful way. It's a white collar job. You are helping the society. At the same time, you're also generating lucrative income. And talking about the lucrative income, I would also want you all to know the earning potential. Many of you all here must be thinking, okay, now I have the knowledge, I have the marketing strategies, I also have, the tech. How can I actually have a wonderful earning potential? As you all can see, career counselors with Edu Milestones are charging anywhere between 3,000 to 10,000 per student. All right. On an average, even if I take 3,000 per student, where students are spending lakhs of rupees, making uninformed decisions, which, kind of backfire, a lot of expenditure and loans going through. Why can't they just spend a few thousands and actually get that cleared out so that they're making the right decisions and saving up that money, right? So even if you're charging for 20 clients a month, 3,000, you're looking at a lucrative income of 60,000 per month just by counseling. Then come schools, career counselings in schools, where you can provide it for just 80 students with 1,500 rupees per student counseling, an average income of 1,20,000. For professionals, anywhere between 4,000 to 15,000 for working professional postgraduates, 80,000 rupees a month. When we talk about college and course shortlisting, people are just charging 1,000, 1,500 rupees minimum for helping them with college and course shortlisting. So with all these earning potentials, we come to, just to let you know the total income. I'm just trying to give you all a quick clarity. And this is way above this our counselors are doing. Some counselors are charging 7,000-8,000. Recent counselor of ours in Himachal Pradesh, who I have personally onboarded as well, his first counseling he had charged 6,000 in a very remote location. And the student had no problem paying that amount because the student got 10 years worth of plan ready plan of next 10 years. And for that, 6,000 meant nothing for the student, as long as he knows exactly where to invest, how to invest, and how to achieve his goals. So total income with 20 students per month on an average, you're expecting 80,000 per month. And this is compounding. As you will gain the confidence, you will increase the price or increase the number of the students. This is what you will be going ahead. At the same time, how you are going to plan this, based on strategies through the training that we will give you once you onboard with us. And that is why we provide to you to get started right away. These are the deliverables that we are going to provide you to get into the market. You will have a training. You will have 3 weeks of case studies, assignments, project work, a dual accredited certification, lifetime access to training material, lifetime access to knowledge series, lifetime training recordings, 5 real client handholdings where our expert counselor will do the counseling and you can participate and have a view of how much time you actually need to invest into this and what kind of guidance you need to give. CRM panel, as Mr. Ankit showed, SEO, SSL enabled co-branded web page with your branding and logo, lifetime access to student and professional psychometric assessments, lifetime dedicated operations and technology support, business and marketing support. We'll also help you build your Google business page, book appointment page for lead generation strategies. And of course, as you people who have joined us for this webinar, complimentary 10 comprehensive career reports you will be getting, 100 short reports complimentary you will be getting, and free lifetime India and international student dashboard access, 5 sub CRMs because you have participated and onboarded with us through this webinar. All right. Along with this, I would also like you to know this is the letter of interest. All right. So the letter of interest I will be posting in the chat as well. All right. So I would just want you all to also have the letter of interest on the chat. Just give me one moment. I'm just going to be putting the letter of interest now. Please fill in this letter of interest, as this letter of interest will give you a complete clarity on a callback. As many of you want a callback, you all want to probably have one detailed conversation with everyone, please fill in this letter of interest. I have put it in the chat. You can fill it out there. Maximum letter of interest that you fill, the more number of callbacks you're going to get regarding all your queries and details that you want to put. All right. And also, I would, just give me a moment. Yeah, so also I would like to also take you to the next page. You all have been waiting, for a long time to know exactly the costing, the setup. You all know that there is an investment involved. What is it? Generally, if we talk about everything put together, right? If we talk about career reports, certified career analyst, platform setup, business marketing, all your reports, sub CRMs, everything put together, you're looking at an estimated investment anytime as a business. If you're looking at it, you're looking at an estimated time of worth of 1,57,000 minimum you're paying, a 1,50,000 also if you take it. This is what you're paying if you're going for this independently. But this is not we offer at Edu Milestones. All right. At Edu Milestones, our offer price for the entire setup that we showed you, from the training process, to the technology setup, the business marketing, all the all-round support that you will get, the offer price is 65,000 plus 18% GST. But once again, we are going to be taking you through an early bird offer for individuals who have joined us for this webinar. As it is also the financial year ending, we are planning to give lucrative offers for this last batch that we will be having, as we are not going to go on onboarding new clients again and again. We are going to focus on certain number of clients who are going to join with us, and we are going to focus on their setup and their success. And this is where the early bird offer will come into the picture. All right. This is valid till tonight 12 a.m. Once again, I am going to share the letter of interest form so that you all can fill it in. If in case that each one of you who is not going ahead for this, we have another offer which is coming into the picture. This is the second offer, which is valid till 10th of March. All right. For 10th of March, this offer will be valid, which is 55,000 plus 18% GST. It's valid till Monday, 10th of March, 2025, 6 p.m. with EMI options available. For those of you who are looking to have the payment details, I would request you all to please have a look at the payment details. You all can have this as a screenshot to make up the payments if you're looking for an early bird offer, or whether you are looking in for the second offer. Okay, please also fill in the letter of interest form, or please reply back to the messages who have sent you these links to join in. Those are your business consultant who can also let you know more if you have one or two questions before going ahead with the payment process. All right. Now, along with this, I'm pretty sure some of you got a message regarding our guest speaker, because without a live example, none of this makes any sense. So here I would like to invite, Mr. Pankaj Vihare, who is, the founder of Bhagirath Counseling Center. So Mr. Pankaj Vihare will be joining with us, and we will be having a quick 8-minute session with Mr. Pankaj. All right. Hi, Mr. Pankaj. Very, very good evening to you. And thank you for joining in once again at a very short notice. I know we connected yesterday, but it is always great to have our channel partners showing that, response to us, showing that proactive response. So I welcome you, Mr. Pankaj, to this webinar. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I hope everyone, I would like you all to just have this look. Mr. Pankaj Vihare from Bhagirath Counseling Center. All right. He is also with us for quite some time, and he has been conducting counselings. Recently, when I called him, he was in a tribal area in Maharashtra where he's conducting his activities as well. So, Mr. Pankaj, first of all, a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I hope you've been having a good day.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful, sir. Also, Mr. Pankaj, I think our audience would be very, very interested to know a few questions from you. As you know, you are a live example. You have participated with us as one of those counselors. So would like to ask you, can you share your journey into career counseling and what inspired you to take this path?
It was actually 2010. We have started our counseling agency. My wife is a counseling psychologist.
Right.
But as being a Rotarian, I am visiting so many colleges, institutes, and university also. There I found that the students are selecting mismatched careers. I mean, they are selecting their career based on passion, packages, and not on passion and abilities. So there I thought that let's do something for them. And the exactly same thing happened in my home also. My nephew also selected one of the career based on the package, not on this passion and other things. And there I really found that this is the time where I had to work for the students also. And then it was actually pandemic that I had joined in 2020. That was the worst situation and the period for everyone. And I'm thankful to Fatima also and Radha ma'am also, because these were the two backbone for me and for my wife also, that they told me that this is the only option right now. Online option is available to work, because earlier we were working offline. And even my father also told me that the transformation of knowledge only possible if you are sitting in front of the teacher and other things. I mean, face to face is only possible, offline is only possible. Now the dilemma is that the business is already down, all the business getting down, and otherwise if we are not selecting online option, then there is no option. So the Fatima told me that like Pankaj, we are speaking on video call, it is the same. So just go for one counseling. Radha ma'am also told me that don't afraid, it is same. Transformation in knowledge also there. Because the course CCAE we had attended online. So if it is possible for online course, it is possible for online counseling also. And then there I have started. The first time we had purchased 20 course. Then we have purchased 50 course.
Right.
And now every time we are purchasing 100 course.
Wonderful.
Today I had completed my 1,115 counseling.
Oh, wonderful.
The journey is going. Okay.
Wonderful, Mr. Pankaj. I mean, that's quite inspiring. And I think you've let the audience even know, like, from the situation to how just like a flower blooms and how it actually was put together and how it actually came out. So I see that, you are also going to be listed within our Platinum Club. So I welcome you to the Platinum Club of Edu Milestones, of completing more than 1,000 counselings. And that's very, very great to know, Mr. Pankaj.
Thank you, sir.
Just two more questions, Mr. Pankaj. I would also like you to share with the audience two questions. One is how, as an organization, Edu Milestones supported you. We came to know, in terms of the training and everything. But also, I would like you to know that within these challenges, how was the technology part integrated? And, how were students looking at it, as particularly as a resource?
Yes, definitely. So already I told you that we are joining the pandemic.
Yeah.
That was the greatest setback for every industry. But for me, it was rising. And you rightly said that it is like blossom flower. My name is Pankaj. Pankaj means lotus. So it was a great opportunity for me. Now, the biggest challenge is that how to generate the business. I mean, how to generate the leads through digital marketing. We have, we are only using Facebook and Instagram, but not for business purpose. So I have attended marketing sessions conducted by Edu Milestones. It is a kind request to all those who are attending this session. Please attend marketing sessions by Vipin sir, which is conducted by Edu Milestones. They told me that generate a Google page for your business. Now, whenever we are searching something, we are trying to searching best career counseling, best food, best hotel. So the keyword you should attach best career counseling in Jalgaon. And so I am getting every day at least 3 to 4 calls, and 2 calls get converted in a business.
Wonderful.
So digital marketing, digital platform should be there. Please invest some money, or every year you should invest money on knowledge also and platform also. I was happy that we are using AI powered, India's first AI powered platform. Now there are so many platforms working in the same area. I know that. I was also happy that other platform also calling me, so you can use our platform. So there I can understand. I know that I have much more value
Yes.
that is created by the Ankit sir and Vipin sir. Thank you very much to them also. I think today is the day that I should pay my gratitude to Shiju also. Shiju is looking after operations.
Right. The
And
operation support, regarding your technology and everything.
Fatima also, and now it is looking after Akarshan.
Right,
I'm
right.
very much thankful to Akarshan also. This is again a kind request to all the participants. जितना चाहे उतने questions पूछ लो इन लोगों से. They are there, 100%. 24 hours they are working for you. Even their lead generation machine is also wonderful. I mean, every week you will get leads, and we can work on that. Again, I would like to suggest one thing. Please accept all the challenges as an opportunity. In 2022, we got opportunity to work for India's biggest career counseling program. It was collaborative effort of EduMilestone and Rajasthan government. So 2022, we got that opportunity, and really it was a wonderful opportunity to me because my mother tongue is Marathi. So I'm restricted to Maharashtra only. Because of this Paramosh project, I got opportunity to work in Cow Belt also.
Oh,
that
wonderful.
is UP, MP, and
Right.
Rajasthan, some part
Right.
of Gujarat also.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I mean, that's a great story, I would say. And for many members here, I think you would have been one of these members few years back looking
Yes.
for an opportunity. And I'm sure at that time you would have heard multiple success stories. And it's great to see you here as a success story as well, Mr. Pankaj. I understand that there is a various target audience that you're catering to with our services and the tech that you're utilizing. It's wonderful. And just before we, let you go, I understand you are also a busy man as you are taking multiple counselings.
Yes.
Any, one sentence advice that you would like to give for these aspiring counselors who want to achieve the same level of success?
I will suggest them read thoroughly. We have a career library option. It is not only for student, it is for career counselor also. All the 3,000 career or 300 parts that we are getting, learning in our training, please go through it, read every day, read thoroughly, invest money on your knowledge. I will give you 3 keywords that I got from my mentor. One is you should have himmat. You should have courage. Second, you should have a hisab. That was our learning outcome. We were totally reliant on our tax consultant blindly. So don't do these things. At least this is your business. You have to look after all compliances and other things also. So you should have a hisab for quantity knowledge also. And the last one is you should have hunar. So 3H, I think it's good words for you. One is hisab, hunar, and himmat.
Wonderful, sir. So basically, the talent, the courage, as well as the knowledge of how to monetize and maintain your business as well. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Pankaj, for first of all joining in on a short notice, giving us your valuable insights, wonderful words. Like you said, you have also bloomed this session like a flower, just like your name.
Yeah.
And we are very, very obliged to have partners like you and to be associated with you for a lifetime and continue the support that you are receiving from EduMilestone.
Yes. Yes.
And definitely, Akarshan will also get
lastly,
back.
I would like to pay gratitude to 2 big persons behind EduMilestones.
Right.
One is Ankit sir and the other one is Vipin sir. Thank you very much.
Right. I'm sure they are here and they have acknowledged the same as well.
And thank you, Ayush, also.
Yeah, no worries, Mr. Pankaj. Thank you so much. And once again, thank you so much for joining us, sir. And yes, and we will be getting back to you shortly, sir. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Thank you
Take
to
care.
all. Yes.
So once again, everyone, this was the idea for this was to show each one of you. I know that there were times in the session where we had to really fast track it. It is just that we want to display as much practical information and important information as possible. I have at multiple times and stages mentioned the letter of interest. Each one of you have received even a message from the EduMilestone Central team for a callback option so that you all can also connect with your business consultants before making this decision about going ahead with us. And this is the letter of interest. Both the offers are mentioned, which you can select. Enter your name, emails, numbers, and what are you interested in, and we'll immediately call you back. The early bird offer is valid till midnight of 49,999 plus GST, and the second offer is valid till 10th of March of 55,000 plus GST with EMI options available. So once again, I would like to reiterate the same. Now, as we come to the end of the session, first of all, I am very, very grateful to each one of you. Out of the 450 members, I understand you all have taken your time out of your personal schedules. You have taken time out of your professional schedules to come here. You all have given a complete insight. You all participated in the poll with Radha ma'am. You all went through each and every detail that was displayed by Ms. Radha as well. So now we are listening. We would like to, get into the Q&A session, take in as many questions as possible that we can take, and I will be more than happy to cater to each one of those questions. Whose questions have not been answered, do not worry. You all will definitely get a call back. If you all have clicked on a call back, we will call you back, our business consultants, being one of them as well. So you will get a call back from us. Already a message has been put out. So without wasting any further time, I would like to invite Mr. Ankit and Vipin on the panel once again so that we can cater to all the questions. And I see some of you all are from different countries, and definitely we cater to different countries as well. So let's start with one of the first questions coming in. Do I need a website on my own to have this franchisee, or how is it? Is one of the questions.
So you don't need to have your own website, okay? So we'll provide you the web page. So basically that's a co-branded web page. You just need to have the name. Say for an example, name is ABC. So your web page will be abc.edumilestones.com. Complete hosting, management, lifelong will be taken care by us, okay? And this will be 100% mobile responsive website. So nothing you need to have. Second, this is not a franchisee. This is a partner model, okay? Where you'll be in the front and we'll be in the back end to provide you the complete support.
Thank you. I hope that answers your question. And this question was from Surendra. Thank you, Surendra. We have a question also coming in from Pinky Tiwari. She has a list of questions though, and we'll try to get you in with this particular as much as possible, Pinky. How can I find out which countries are trending? Trust building, if she's targeting leads across all states of India, how can she kind of build this trust? Basically, I think she's referring to the visibility of the brand. I have noticed many people are running virtual seminars for different services like study abroad or, for career counseling. Can you suggest how to promote and how will this be done particularly?
So actually, this is a detailed session as a part of the training itself, where one day we have dedicated only for the business part, how you are going to generate basically 10, 50 and hundreds of the leads, how you are going to penetrate the entire India. Okay. See, understand 2 or 3 things. One, this is not a highly competitive market, right? Especially the career counseling. If I ask you how many counselors you know surrounding to you, right, you will find few, right? Admission counseling is different and career counseling is different. Both are completely different topics altogether. Now, certain techniques I have already highlighted you as a part of my presentation, starting from the book appointment page, Google web page, and multiple things. But if you're having any specific question, then I'm sure one-on-one business consultants can help you out.
That will be better. So I hope, Pinky, as your question is quite elaborate and you may need to also have a detailed understanding, you can please get in touch with your business consultants. One question that we have, yes, Khalid, I think you have seen the software. Khalid's question was, any software-based counseling process developed by you? Yes, this is our software, which has been developed by our very own Mr. Ankit Agarwal as well. So I hope you have now seen the...
Edumilestones as a company, we are known for the career counseling technology. If not us, then who? See, being in this industry and leading this industry from last 14 years, we are not someone who just came now. We are there in the market from last 14 years. Edumilestone's career counseling technology is renowned technology not only in the India, including across the globe. If you are providing the career counseling, every second report, if I say, or every third report that's generated in an industry of career counseling is generated from our platform. That means lakhs of reports are generated. So this complete technology we give to our partners to leverage and to provide the counseling. As a company, we are not into B2C. We are in only B2B space.
Thank you so much, Ankit, for this particular feedback. And I hope this answers your question as well, Khalid. Also, we have a question from Chakshu. How does this program stand out in comparison to the others in competition which are out there? So I
I'm
think
sure by this time you have the answer,
yes.
right? So whatever we have briefed you, in fact, we say what we are offering. If you are getting 60% of also anywhere else, then you have a better deal. Because this program is for those who are looking for the top-notch career counseling and top-notch product. We are not a new entrance, right? We are in the industry from last 14 years. If you look at 2023, 2024, and 2022, consecutively, if you just go online, who is winning the best career counseling technology award globally? And if you do a little bit of your own research, you'll get the answer. I don't need to say.
Wonderful. So I hope that answers your question in terms of the competitive analysis that you are also looking for, Chakshu. We have a question from Kuldeep. How much duration for candidates to reply to assessments? So basically, I think he's referring to the duration he needs to kind of take the candidate with the assessment. Along with the assessment, how much time needs to be invested for per
So
counsel?
all the assessments, it takes around 45 to 50 minutes time. Okay. If you are looking for very high accuracy and reliability, whatever multi-dimensional assessments we have will take 45 to 50 minutes time to generate a comprehensive report with very high accuracy and reliability.
All right. Thank you so much for that. I hope that answers your question, Kuldeep. We have a question from Rashmi Hegde. She's like, is there any possibility to get only the tech stack instead of the entire training?
Yes, you can connect to your person. We have tech stack also.
So I hope, Rashmi, that answers your question. Also, we have a question again from Kuldeep. Technological platforms is okay, but assessment is based on which theory? So I think, Kuldeep, that also to a large extent was also covered by Ms. Radha regarding the interest, the learning styles, the aptitude and everything will be based on dimensions, various dimensions. So that is
all
what
the
is
assessments, whatever we have, all are based on well-proven psychometric theories. I don't want to name it here. And there's a clear documentation. If you're connecting separately, you'll get the complete documentation regarding that.
right.
In fact, it is already highlighted by Ram.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, a question by Ujjwal, which was related to the pricing. So, Ujjwal, once again, we will just take you through the pricing screen. So, this is the early bird offer, all right, which is actually our actual costing is 65,000 plus GST. Only for the first 15 attendees for the webinar, we are giving this early bird offer of 49,999 plus 18% GST. So that will be valid to 12 a.m. till 12 a.m. So, and also we have a second offer. Also, we have the payment details, which I would like to once again highlight over here. You all can take in a screenshot and the bank details and also connect with your business consultants regarding the same. So once again, just highlighting this. All right. We have another question coming from Raghvendra. Counseling material, can it be in different languages?
So all the assessments, whatever we have, the assessments already available in multiple languages. That includes your Hindi, English, Gujarati, Marathi, Punjabi, Telugu, Tamil, most of all the languages. And it's also available in some of the intentional languages like Vietnamese, okay, Urdu. So it's also available in multiple languages.
So approximately, I think more than 10 languages is what we cover, Raghvendra. So if you're trying to get an understanding about the same. We have a question from Tarang. Is there any EMI facility for first offer? No, Tarang. I think rather you connect with your business consultant to get an understanding more about the payment options. It's on the second offer, not on the first offer. All right. Another question from Tamang is how related or how different or in comparison is this to DMIT and or to RIASEC?
We are not into the DMIT. We are into the psychometric part. Okay, this is not a fingerprint based. This is based on the psychometric theories.
Wonderful. Also, Tarang, I hope that answers your question. We have a question from Rishi Sharma. It's to Ankit ji. As a beginner, how can I come to top searches within your page?
So more active you are, okay, it's not based on the number of counselings given. It's based on more active you are and more contribution you are doing to the student. It's based on that.
So within 24 hours, how many ever the reports you are generating, and that report volume is higher, you will be coming on that top. It's not depending on the number of reports that you generated so far. So most of the new people also come on that top. So it is designed in such a way.
All right, Rishi. So there's nothing to do with somebody is higher because they have more experience. It's about the last counselings done, and based on certain algorithms, based on which you come on top. Even the new members come on top depending on the last counselings done. Now we come to a question from Nitin Ghoshal. Nitin is asking any example of people continuing corporate jobs, do not want to face directly, but continue as a side business?
Many. Without naming it off, just go to the Edu Milestones website, see all the counselors who are trained by us, just look at their profiles. We are having people who are at the directors level, who are at the top notch management side, and they're also doing it off. So if you just go and you will find out. There are many.
Many start like that.
Many start like that.
During the weekend, they start providing counseling.
In fact, they do much better, my personal belief.
So once they are getting more and more number of counselings, they decide to move permanently into doing it full time down the line.
Yeah.
But when they start like this.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And I hope, Mr. Nitin, that gets you your answer. We have a question from Divya. What is the validity of program and whether it is a lifetime setup or, just for a year?
It's a lifetime setup. Okay. So once your platform is set up, neither for you and neither for the students, it will be down. Okay. So that complete thing, we takes care of it. Second thing is, what's the reliability, right?
The second question is not with respect to the reliability. So this was just the two questions.
Okay.
Mr. Tarang does ask, do you need an office setup required? I think, Mr. Tarang, you got the answer from also Mr. Pankaj, who also let you know that he was doing it offline and now online. So you can do it online as well. There is not a requirement as such of an office setup until and unless you are looking to get in.
See, people sitting in the Bangalore, people sitting in the different part, not in the India, they provide counselings across the globe, right? Many counselors we have who are in Bangalore, who are in Delhi, who are in Mumbai, and they are getting counseling from different parts of the India, in fact, different part of the globe, and they are having an appointment system where online they provide the complete counseling. They don't need to travel.
Wonderful. We have another question from Tarang. What is the difference of CCAE and CCA International and CPCA?
Okay, so CCAE is based on Indian cultural adaptive kind of a test, where it's for the India. Okay, CCAE International is international adaptive test. So for every country, right, we are having a different one that's culturally adaptive. The complete inventory and the program certain changes based on their educational system. So that's the difference. When it comes to the CPCA, that's a completely different program altogether. That's for the HR and the corporate trainers who want to implement hiring-based assessments or the competency-based assessment within their organization. So that's completely different program altogether.
All right. Thank you so much. We have, as we are reaching to a few more questions and then we will be concluding, we have a question from Divya regarding the internships that we showed, the virtual internships. Is it for the student base or the candidates who will be coming?
Yes, it's for the students. So once their reports are active, after that, they can access the complete dashboard that includes all this information, internships, portfolio building, colleges, all this information is there as a part of the counseling tools as a part of the dashboard.
Also, we have a question from Payal. Payal, the question is, what will be the cost for us for the activation for one session for the candidate? I think she's referring to the access codes. And also, Payal mentions that are there any annually charges or, how will the access codes take place?
So there are no annually charges, point number one. When the platform is set up, it's active. Okay. When it comes on the access code pricing, so it goes around 400 to 600 rupees. And top of that, whatever you want to mark up, you can mark up. So mostly counselors, including assessment and counseling, they charge starting from 3,000 to 15,000, depending on the city, location, and experience they are having.
Wonderful. So Tarang, I think this also answers your question regarding the recurring charges that you are asking for. We have a question from Rishi Sharma regarding, does it cover study abroad program?
No.
I think, yeah, this does not cover the study abroad. We have a different setup for that. You can connect with your business consultant, Mr. Rishi, regarding a integrated program of both as well. And they'll give you more information regarding the same. All right. We have a question from Kundan Patil. How is EMI plan? Kundan, fill in the letter of interest. You will be getting a call back regarding the same, where the EMI options will be there. All right. We have another question, in terms of, a question from Atik. I have a website for entrance exams for all competitive exams. Will there be any conflict of interest if I promote it with career counseling on Edu Milestones?
No. In fact, if you already have that functionality, that can be hidden over here and you can represent your information. So that provision is already there.
All right. And one question that we have from
you can integrate with your own website also, the complete thing.
All right. I hope you've gotten the answer, Atik, there, that this can be integrated to your existing setup as well. We have a final question. I think, Bhanu, I think that question has also been answered of yours regarding the DMIT and the RESEC model, which Ankit sir has told. And the technology which is used to back up, Ms. Radha had kind of covered quite a little bit of quite in-depth knowledge about it. In fact, in the training, you will be taken through the entire details and the knowledge of the theories, which are backed up. Be rest assured about all the dimensions. All right. So we have a few questions, I think, which are also in the chat. And I understand that I think some of your questions have been answered. Some questions are related to, is the training available in Hindi? Suresh, the training will not be available in Hindi, though your counselings can be conducted in your various languages once you are providing the counseling to the B2C, to your clients. Okay. Annual charges has been cleared out for multiple people, like Arun has asked. Is there any policy about the number of channel partners? It's nothing like that, but we would like to maintain exclusivity, Virendra. It's not like we are just open to everyone, and we don't want to create internal competition. So it's about a first come, first serve. The first person who comes in and onboards with us will of course receive that priority, and will be able to cap the market, just like we checked with Mr. Pankaj, right? So there is a demand, as Mr. Vipin highlighted, with respect to the number of channel partners, the demand which is there, less than 20 to 25,000 partners that trained career counselors who are there, and a huge demand of students for this, schools, institutes, multiple other locations. So be rest assured. Visa Lakshmi has a question. Let me know the mode of training. Visa Lakshmi, there was a slide screen that we had shared, where the training will go on for a month, out of which 8 days of live sessions bifurcated with the domain knowledge, platform training, business marketing master session with Mr. Vipin. So those 8 days of live sessions, and post that self-learning, training material, case studies to prepare you for the accredited exam by BCP and ACCPH UK. We showed you the certification. Please connect with your business consultant for more details regarding the same.
No, Vishal actually just asking whether it is going to be a video session or going to be live session, so that she can interact during the training. So Vishal actually, rest assured, it is going to be a live session. You can ask the question live, and trainer will address your queries one-on-one. It is going to be a very interactive session. Unlike today's session, where at the end of the session we are asking question, but where it is going to be a voice session because it is going through Zoom. So trainer will address your queries then.
Sure. So yes, there's a question from Sheetal Sharma. I would like to go for the early bird offer, but can I attend the course after April? Is that possible? Sheetal, yes, we have pay now, start later options, but for that I will request you to connect with your business consultants so that they can guide you with that and you don't miss out on this opportunity as well. And that would be also quite suitable if you are looking to go ahead. Yes, Rajesh, live session timings. There will be 2 training timings, morning and evening. I will recommend you all to please fill in the letter of interest once again so that we can give you a call back and cater to what these timings are going to be by Radha Padmanabhan. She will be catering to a 4-hour per day session for 5 days, initially with live sessions, interactive sessions. In case you all are tied up, you all can also go through training recordings and get back to the trainer. But of course, even Radha ma'am will always suggest that live sessions always have a more lucrative outcome in the training part. All right. So we come to a final one question, I think, and then we can wrap up. It's Suresh. If I take the franchisee in Bhatinda, can you close the city for another person or not, Mr. Vipin?
See, there is nothing called closing or opening the city. Point is, there is no exclusivity in this model, channel partnership model. Because if we are doing a franchisee model, yes, definitely we define a territory. Even in that case, within a city, there will be 3 or 4 franchises they give based on the number of people available in the city. But in channel partnership model, neither we are charging a franchisee fee, nor we are giving a target for you. All right. So if you are performing well and good, we go ahead and implement it. If not performing, obviously, we should be having a person who will be performing over there. That's why for 65,000 rupees or 50,000 rupees, we'll never be closing the city. Right. So, as already highlighted, we definitely need more than 14 lakh career counselors. Right now, we have only 5,000 trained buyers. All right. So, there is a huge requirement for career counselors need to be implemented in India. So, we'll not be closing the number of onboarding of career counselors at least 2 years.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vipin. We have a question from Masin Ali regarding the eligibility. Mr. Masin, I have answered a couple of questions on the chat. The eligibility is a basic graduation minimum requirement has to be there to go ahead with the program. Of course, you're going to be guiding the future youth of the country. You're going to be guiding, other individuals who are in this particular domain. So minimum graduation will be a must. Or you need to be at least having a 20 plus years experience, work experience coming from various backgrounds, training and L&D backgrounds will be quite suitable. All right. There is no renewal fees, Divya, for next year. All right.
There is no renewal fee.
No annual maintenance fees, no renewal fees.
Not only for next year, ongoing basis.
For all the, it's a lifetime, it's an investment for a lifetime setup to each one of you all who have a question regarding this. It's a one-time setup cost with only access codes, which are the recurring charges. Visalakshmi is like, if I do bank transfer, it may take a day to add the beneficiary. How this affects the 12 a.m. clock in?
So if you are from India, you can do it through UPI. Or if you are not from India, you send across the beneficiary adding a snapshot. All right, still we will consider.
I hope, Miss Vishalakshmi, you got the answer to that. Divya, what is the training material compromised for? Comprised of, yeah, sorry. I read it as compromise. I'm so sorry. What is the training material comprised for? Yeah.
So all the material, all the training that you are undergoing, the reference materials will be there in the training materials. In fact, this will be available to you through your platform itself. It's already onloaded, and you can keep that for your future reference. And we keep onboarding, keep uploading new materials over there, refine it. And old ones we remove it, and new ones we keep uploading. That is for your references. And new materials, new kind of updates and anything that is coming in the industry, you will be having every quarterly basis the engagement webinars. So that you will be getting the updates as
well. Wonderful. What will be the recurring? So, Catherine, the recurring payments are only and only in terms of the access codes. You can once again connect with the business consultants who have shared this message to you for joining the webinar. Please reply back to a callback message or letter of interest. You will definitely get a call back for more information on this. The similar answer to your question, Suresh ji. Please connect with your business consultant to know the charges. We have different varieties of reports as well. Initially, each one of you, for this webinar, we are going to give you complimentary 10 access codes as well and 50 complimentary suitability codes. You can connect with your business consultants if you're joining upfront for the early bird or the second offer. So this will be complimentary. The initial 10 you don't have to purchase. All right. It is once you have a return on your investment for the first 10 counselings, then you can probably purchase on a recurring basis. Simple. Yeah, Divya, once again, the training material comprises of everything end to end, from the counseling flow, pitch, dimensions, theories, different age categories, conflict management, multiple theories. It's a detailed training process that you will have to be a part of. And that is how you will be starting this setup. Through the training with Radha Padmanabhan, she'll be catering to each one on a training batch. And it will be a two-way interactive session where you can get all your doubts answered while going through the training process. Yeah, we have a question from Nitin. I missed the enrollment and fee part of the webinar. Can you let me know? Sure, Mr. Vipin. I'll be just sharing you once again the early bird. So this is the early bird offer, which is 49,999 plus 18% GST, valid till tonight 12 a.m. Once again, everyone, for this offer. The second offer will be 55,000 rupees plus GST, valid till the 10th of March, 6 p.m. 2025. All right. And it's nice to know, Nitin, that you're based out of Mumbai. So this is just the, the offers which are available. And these are the payment details. You all can take a screenshot, whether you're looking at through, a QR code, or, you would like a link. Please fill in the letter of interest form. Connect with your business consultant to close and grab the first 15 seats as soon as possible. All right, for the first early bird offer. You're welcome, Mr. Nitin. Once again, the letter of interest is on your screen, and I think we will be concluding this. Though I would just like to take one last question by Ellen Chaudhary. We do not want to miss out on any questions. This is what we are here for, to clarify each and every one of your questions. Can the DMIT be integrated into your program? Mr. Vipin sir is what he's asking.
As Mr. Ankit Agarwal already highlighted, we focus only on psychometrics for understanding, analyzing the candidate's interest, talent, skill and abilities, his personality, his career motivation, career values, learning style. But DMIT is completely different idea altogether. All right, we are not into DMIT, so we will not be integrating DMIT into our plan.
Also, to back that up, for higher accuracy purposes as well, psychometry gives a much more accurate, finding and solution also for students and candidates, and hence we prefer going with the psychometry as well, Mr. Ellen Chaudhary. All right. So, any other questions before we can wrap up? I see that still 122 members are there, and that's great to know that all of you all are showing that keen interest. Fill in the letter of interest once again. I will reiterate, connect with your business consultant for any further questions or doubts. Any other question, I'll wait in for 1 or 2 more minutes, and then we will be concluding this. So any other questions for me and Mr. Vipin? Nagam, psychometric tests are not unlimited. We've spoken about the recurring charge in terms of the, of course, the student can take multiple assessments, as many as they need. But to unlock the assessment reports, initially you will have 10 complimentary access codes, 50 complimentary suitability codes, which you can connect with your business consultants and understand what are the recurring charges, whether if any. All right. All right. So I hope this answers each and everybody's question. Once again,
one question from Lata.
Yeah, Lata.
Even for retired person, they can take. In fact, we do have around 10% of people who after retirement they have taken this training and started providing career counseling in their location. So there is no age bar in this case. We will provide the training as long as you can understand English and you can grasp the concept during the stipulated time of training. We will onboard. Okay.
Uday, that's again to do with the admission process where you want to know more about MBBS degrees and tie-ups of our universities. It's another setup of ours and it can be integrated with the career counseling setup. I will personally suggest to please get in touch with your business consultant And I think they can take you through that integrated setup where not only are you with the career counseling, but you're also providing with the admission solutions with tie-up universities, etc. So you can definitely get to know that. All right. And Debjani, the exam will be conducted online on a Saturday, as this is an accredited exam. Post the training after 1 month. Once you have submitted the assignments and projects with Ms. Radha, she will guide you to register for the exam so that you can complete your certification on time as well. That's not a problem, Debjani. We have many channel partners who are from outside the country and they take in the exam online. So there is no problems with that. The certification will also be issued online. All right. So I think, Mr. Vipin, we have come to a conclusion with this webinar. It's been quite detailed. There have been a lot of information, and I'm very glad to see each one of you join. I would like to thank, first of all, Mr. Vipin, you, Mr. Ankit Agarwal, Mrs. Radha Padmanabhan, to first of all join in as key speakers, given a detailed knowledge, and of course, Mr. Pankaj, our guest speaker, and each and every single one of you who's made this webinar successful. And we are looking forward to an overwhelming response from each one of you so that we can onboard you and get you started to become a career counselor with this proven setup. So thank you once again, each one of you, to join the webinar. Thank you, Mr. Vipin, for your involvement as well for the Q&A with Mr. Ankit.
I thank each and everyone who joined this webinar and made it very interactive with a lot of questions. And looking forward to work with you in long term. Take care. Thank you.